Hello, brilliant souls. Have you ever had a feeling deep inside, a subtle whisper guiding you in a certain direction? That's your intuition at work. Intuition is that inner voice, that gut feeling, which goes beyond logic and reasoning. It's an innate sense of knowing that can provide valuable insight and guidance into your life. Connecting to your intuition requires creating space within yourself to listen and trust those intuitive nudges. It's about quieting the noise around us and tuning into our inner wisdom. One way to connect with your intuition is through daily practice. Set aside some time each day for reflection, meditation, or journaling. Creating a calm environment where you can focus on your thoughts without distractions. Now, during this time, ask yourself, what is my intuition telling me? Listen closely to the answers that arise within. Trust what comes up, even if it doesn't align with your logical reasoning or expectations. Remember, connecting to your intuition is a personal journey. What works for one person may not necessarily work for another. So find practices that resonate with you and make them a part of your daily routine. By connecting to your intuition regularly, you can tap into that limitless well of inner wisdom and guidance. It can help you make decisions aligned with your true desires and lead a more fulfilling life. Trust your intuition. So take the time to connect with yourself. Embrace the power of intuition as an invaluable tool on your journey towards personal growth and happiness. Now, before one can connect with intuition, one must be able to hear it, amongst the noise of our busy life. So, practices that can calm the analytical mind and help bring us more fully into the present moment is about being open, receptive, and attentive to our intuition. Now, this will also help us gain access to that beautiful intuitive wisdom. It may be beneficial first to test your baseline response. So, in this exercise, let us put a statement out there that you know is true or false, such as, my name is, and then follow that feeling and follow those sensations that are in your body that say yes to that question. Then ask the question that you know is the answer, and bring your awareness to what a no feels like in your body. Recognize to learn your subtle responses, your body's subtle responses to yes and no. That's your intuition. Now let's dive into a fun exercise. So remember, intuition is commonly referred to as insight, gut feelings, an inner voice. Intuition is that sense of knowing something without fully understanding how you know this. You might feel intuition in your body, maybe as a gut feeling to your heart at that thought of a particular choice. Learning to connect with and to trust your intuition can help you gain confidence and clarity, make decisions more often and more quickly, and help you solve problems and feel more inspired and fulfilled and uplifted. The more you trust and use your intuition, the more quickly and consistently you will be able to connect with it. Intuition is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it will be. Making time to connect with your intuition regularly will allow you to focus on your physical experiences from moment to moment and facilitate an improved connection between the heart and the mind. This exercise will help you connect with the feelings and sensations you experience while intuiting, and help you recognize the vital information those signs and those signals contain. When you develop a habit of present moment awareness, you can create a space for your intuition to be heard. And with practice, connecting to your intuition can become a regular and readily accessible part of your daily life. So, this 5-minute exercise should be carried out at least 3 times per day. Exercise that muscle. Now, step 2, formulate a question. Think about a decision or a problem you're currently faced with and formulate a question in your mind. Ask this question internally and consider your possible responses to this particular issue, to this particular question. Write down 2 potential choices you have in regards to this question and label them as option A and option B. Now, step 3, heart focused breathing. This step is about directing your attention to the heart area. To begin, you can stand or sit comfortably with your spine straight. Relax your body completely and close your eyes. With your hand placed over your heart, take 3 deep breaths in and out, and think of your breath as flowing in and out of those areas. Keeping your hand placed over the heart, inhale slowly through your nose, about 5 seconds, and imagine your breath is coming in through your heart area. As you breathe in, expand your abdomen outwardly, and as your lungs fill with air, and exhale slowly for 5 seconds through your mouth, and imagine the breath is flowing out through your heart. Contract your stomach inwardly towards your spine as your lungs empty out of air, and continue breathing in this way until you find a natural rhythm that feels good to you. Now, step 4, connecting to your intuition with choice A. Now imagine yourself making choice A. Keep your attention focused on the area of your heart. If you feel your mind begins to wander, just simply bring your attention back to your heart and observe the sensations you feel in your heart without trying to change them or making them go away. Just observe. How does your heart feel in response to making this particular choice? Perhaps it feels warm, light and open, or tight and tense. Is your chest expanding quickly in and out with the flow of your breath? Or is it shallow and constricted? Now you can write down all these sensations you feel in your heart space. Now, what do these sensations tell you about this decision, about option A? Do you feel optimistic and energized? Or do they alert you to something that should be given extra attention? Step 5, connecting to your intuition with choice B. Now imagine yourself making choice B. Keep your attention focused on the area of the heart. If you feel your mind begins to wander, simply bring your attention back to that beautiful heart. Remain quiet as you allow yourself to imagine making choice B. Observe the sensations you feel in your heart without trying to change them or make them go away. How does your heart feel in response to making this particular choice? Perhaps it feels warm, light, and open, or tight and tense. Is your chest expanding quickly in and out with the flow of your breath? Or is it shallow and constricted? Now, write down all the sensations you feel in your heart. What do these sensations tell you about this decision? Do you feel optimistic and energized, or do they alert you that something should be given extra attention? Now, step 6, reflection. Were you able to notice a difference between the sensations around your heart that emerged after concentrating on choice A versus choice B? If so, how would you describe the differences? Were you able to discern a definite yes or a definite no to the question you asked? Which of the options felt right? What made this choice seem better than the other? Did you notice any physical sensations that you may not normally would have noticed? If so, what were they? Would you recognize these sensations as a sign of intuition in the future? We often know, but are unwilling to trust what we know. Can you identify times in the past when you listened to what your heart was telling you? Can you identify times in your life when you ignored what your heart was telling you? How might these situations have turned out differently if you had paid attention to your intuition? What has this exercise taught you about the connection you have with your intuition? You could regularly carry out this exercise for a minimum of 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 times a day per session. So it becomes regular and just an easy part of your daily life, an easy practice that you connect with very easily. And with this practice, you can facilitate it and connect with your intuitive perception. Have a wonderful day, brilliant souls, and let me know how it goes connecting with your intuition.